It has been a year since NASA's Perseverance rover landed on Mars. Percy, as it is nicknamed, is on a 2-year mission to find evidence of life, some 3 to 4 billion years ago. In our next report, we tell you all about Percy's findings so far.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely.
NASA's Perseverance team is celebrating. It has been 1 year since the rover landed on Mars. The mission was ambitious, to say the least. The rover is searching for signs of ancient microscopic life. The team was emotional when Percy, as it is nicknamed, landed near an ancient river delta in the Jezero crater. But a successful landing was only the beginning of a 2-year mission to drill into rocks which may hold precious evidence of past life.
But for those of us on the science and operation teams, landings are really when the work begins for us. And so we had this moment of celebration, but then we had a couple of hours, and then we had to begin operations and telling the rover how to prepare itself and to do its work on the surface of Mars.
Whatever samples Percy finds will be set aside for return to Earth in a decade. But the images collected with the rover will help NASA understand the red planet better, facilitating future astronaut flights. And the rover's first finding was impressive: the first ever sample of Martian rock.
One of the things that definitely surprised us was the acquisition of that first sample, hands down. We had spent years, making sure that we built a sampling system that could perform autonomously and end-to-end with, thousands of different commanded steps that needed to work perfectly and do all of that all in one day of one sol, Martian day. When we got the data down and we saw that we had a sealed sample, we couldn't be more ecstatic. It worked.
NASA will team up with the European Space Agency to bring these precious rocks home. They will then be analyzed in some of the world's best labs. But these rocks will only come home as early as 2031. Now that Percy is celebrating its 1-year anniversary, what lies ahead in the second year?
Year 2 will now be focusing on a new region, more of the Delta. And coming up here, as we close on our first year, we will embark on a campaign where we will just pedal to the metal, essentially drive to this Delta location. In order to get there, we're backtracking a little bit from what we've explored already.
Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.